they are looking for is they don't want the containers there because they already had their old containers and they had their own tables, which if they are given the nod, they will repaint them, they will refix them to the sizes that they want, and they will rearrange everything in an orderly manner so that we can move forward. But they don't want new containers from anybody. They don't want.
Why?
No, because it is going to create a whole lot of tension there. We don't know these faceless people that are bringing the containers. Imagine me having a space, selling there for 20, 30 years on, and all of a sudden somebody crashing my table and bringing containers. What do you expect will happen? Agitation. So we don't want that to happen in our sector. We are pleading. We want peace. Please.
We don't have any notice. We don't know who is behind the whole thing. There's no notice. The only thing we realize is somebody is bringing a container, which we don't have any idea. Nobody sat down with us to discuss anything with us. Moreover, here we are, we pay EMA tax. We pay, the GAM people they come here to collect their money. So we don't know what is going on. If you want to give us a container, you have to negotiate with us for us to agree whether we'll be able to buy them or we cannot. But there is nothing like that. These are the containers. Just that what happened is that we tried our possible best to they destroy our structures, so we also destroy some of them. So these are the containers.
I'm also here, so they've done a lot to us. It affected our daily lives, as you understand. Because you can't just jump in without our notice and start, doing anything on your own powers or something like that. We have asked all the authorities, but they say they don't know anything about it. How can this happen?
So what are you, as a team, going to do about this?
Like, as you can see, we are trying to, reorganize ourselves, and then, like the way they say they don't know anything about it. We are waiting till we get to the point that here is the person that, did this to you people. So what do you want as a compensation or something like that? We do what, like we estimate what we lost to the person for the person to pay.
They want you to sell in containers. How much is it going to cost you?
Okay, what we heard is that they are going to sell one at 50,000 cedis. And how much is our income? The income that we are using here to do our business. How much is it? And you are collecting 50,000 for a container. That means that you want all of us to go back to our hometowns, our villages. Are you getting it? How much is our income? How much is our capital? Our capital is how much? And you are going to take 50,000 per container. And look at the container, that small containers. We can't afford it.
And how many people have been affected so far?
Over here, we are more than 500. More than 500. You see, each table takes about 5 or 6 or 8 people. And if you put one container, it can take the size of 3 tables. And if each table is taking about 8 people, 24. So if one person buys the container at 50,000 Ghana cedi, subtract 1 from 24. Where are the 23 people going? Where are they going to work? Are you getting me? Where are they going to work? Meanwhile, we are in the COVID season. Everybody is suffering. Things are not going on well. The government promised to give us money to even do our business. We didn't get some of the money, the loans that they promised us. We haven't gotten some. And the little that we are using to manage ourselves somebody with his own interest, selfish interest, want to sack us. He want to deny us from working here. How are we going to pay our rents? How are we going to pay our bills? And even our kids' school fees?
The containers, was it for free or you were going to pay for it?
He wants us to hire it, and we learned he has done some at Cantonment and all those areas. And 5 years, you have to pay 30,000 for 5 years. So he was doing it for us to hire it. But even if that is what you plan doing, you should come around, sit down with us, dialogue with us, and see the way forward. But you can't just stand up one day and come around to say because you are an MPP financier, you use your powers or your authority to destroy our structures and mount your containers here. We will not allow.
Do you need containers?
the reason why we said containers will not help is, as you can see, there are manholes around. If you mount containers here, if the manhole are full and it bursts, it will destroy the place. So if you mount containers here, it will not help.